Okay.
All right, so we got it going. Okay. Ah. So we have you gotten more people to submit their songs? Are you ready for next week?
I'm as ready as I'm gonna get. Do I have everybody? Let me take a quick look and see how many I have. Well, at the moment, I have 10.
Oh, we're missing a lot of people.
A lot of people haven't submitted,
Hmm. I thought that was such a good idea.
it is a good idea.
Oh, well,
I know I'll get something from Richard in next week. Richard's back in Florida now.
good,
I picked him up last night.
good. So you're in the middle of Florida. You're not on the west coast or the east coast, right?
I'm on the East Coast.
Oh, you're in the east coast. Okay. Hmm. So the east coast gets less hurricanes or equal?
No, I think it's kind of equal. Depends on which way they go. Do they go over into the Gulf or they come across on the Atlantic a
Okay.
little bit further, north.
Okay.
This one happens to be a Gulf hurricane.
Yeah. 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 And it's expected to get to Asheville, which is in North Carolina, which is weird. So it's going to be close to Tennessee and even Georgia. I mean, Atlanta
Yep,
like is
yep.
in the way, that is very strange. It doesn't usually go that far west. So we'll see. If it continues, it will hit Charlotte because we're on the way. We'll see. Anyway,
Yeah, we just had, overcast and some wind so far today.
yeah. Oh no,
We'll
it's
get some rain.
yeah, it's raining here. It's been raining since last night, I think. Um, what I was listening to, which was I had no idea that electric cars when they're I guess when they sink or whatever into water,
Right.
they start a fire and they can't necessarily put it out that easy because it's a different kind of fire. I'm like,
Oh, that's
oh,
great.
I had no idea that you know was an issue. So of course, I don't plan on driving in any kind of water that's going to be flood water, but I mean, I can imagine, um, in Tampa, there's a lot of electric vehicles, and if
Right,
they don't
right.
get out in time, that's going to cause total chaos, which is, and they're saying that storm surge is not survivable. I've never heard that before. That's weird, Anyway, hopefully they'll be wrong and it will all die down. Put some
Hopefully.
more wind, wind, turbines. They're supposed to help um dissipate the wind, send it, I don't know. I don't know why they can't figure that stuff already.
I'm gonna walk away for a second to wake Leslie up.
Okie dokes.
Sound asleep.
She can nap in the afternoon and she's not up all night?
No, I could nap in the afternoon too.
Not
This is
me.
absolutely right in my napping zone. Like
Yeah,
from 2:30 to 3:30 or 4, right around there. I
right.
take a nap. An
Wow.
hour, it's good. It rejuvenates me.
Yeah, I mean, I was never good at napping. Anyway, my daughter did not get that. She majored in napping at college instead of doing what she was supposed to do. She was busy napping. I'm like, how could you be late to a class? You had all I had to do was walk back 20 feet. Oh, I was napping. Really? I'm paying all this money for you to nap? Anyway, is what it is. She never took naps when she was a baby. I think she stopped when she
No,
was maybe.
they never do when you need them to.
Right. She napped one time and I was working, I was trying to fix the lawnmower and I had the whole thing apart, put it back together, and all of a sudden I realized that I hadn't heard from her in over an hour. And that was so, I was like, holy shit. And she was just taking a nap for the first time ever. you know, after she was a year old. After that, before a year old, at least she took regular naps, but not after that.
I'm surprised that Core's not here, which probably means he's not coming. He's
Hmm.
usually one of the early ones with you and I.
Yeah, yeah. How about Barry? What's going on with him lately?
I haven't heard anything from Barry. He was here
Okay.
last week, though.
Yeah, yeah.
Here comes Ellen and Russ.
Oh, good.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
They're doing good.
Good. Glad to hear that.
Does your banner of Ellen and Russ mean that Russell's with you today?
He is with me. Yes.
Wow.
I was with her last week too.
Okay. You're always so quiet and in the background, Russell.
Well, I like to listen.
Okay. Well, I'm sure you'll like to listen today because Juan Carlos has got some good music.
John, I like to listen
Yeah.
every time.
Oh.
There you go, Russ. You made my day.
And I'm gonna invite Jesse because he said he has heard of Don Carlos. And
Okay.
He's
so-
in Florida too, right?
Yes, he is. Yeah, he said they're getting a lot of rain.
We aren't, but it's just raining now, John.
Is it?
Just a little. We've hardly gotten anything.
Had some wind today, but no rain, or very little rain.
Well, that's
It's
good.
raining. It's raining right now, honey.
Okay.
Been raining in Charlotte since last night. Which is
Really?
Wow.
We
crazy.
really
And
haven't gotten anything till just now.
there was a tornado watch in the morning. I mean, it's like weird. I mean, there's no wind here. It's just been raining. So I don't know where that tornado watch was coming from.
Yeah, that's scary.
Yeah.
I see the top of your head, Ellen. There's your
Oh.
flowers.
There's my flowers.
Hi.
Hi.
Ellen's a sunflower in bloom.
Oh, nice. There we go.
It's really hot right now.
Okay, so now why is Ellen in the middle of the screen? Oh, no.
What?
Maybe she-
Am I?
maybe
Okay.
she spoke last.
No, okay, yeah.
It depends on who's speaking.
Okay, all right, so this is the way it's supposed to be. Okay.
Yep.
Hi, Wendy.
Here comes
Oh,
Wendy.
there's Wendy, good.
Hi, I'm driving. I'm running home.
I think we could have guessed that.
Be careful.
As long as I can have my music group, I'm happy.
There we go.
It's nice.
Put you where I can see you guys, or at least here. Okay.
Don't try to do this while you're driving.
Now
I said-
I'm pulling out of a parking space, but I was
Oh.
rushing to get back by get into my car by 3:00, so I could. It's been a busy day.
Well, I have contributions from everybody in the room for next week, so I want to try to see if I can scout up a few more today.
You don't have everybody?
No, I've got 10.
Okay. Well, you gave people enough time.
I certainly did.
You got Russell's message, right?
Oh, yes, I did.
Oh, good.
And Russ, I picked the first of your firsts.
The first of your firsts, he said.
Well, he gave me like a menu. This is the first time this was the first time that, this was the first time this. I picked the first one on the list.
Sounds good. He gives you a thumbs up.
I think he said it was the first time that it was the first song that he was aware of.
Oh, okay.
I'm surprised it wasn't Old MacDonald Had a Farm.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
I'm going to say a lullaby.
Yeah.
Right? No.
I'll wait another minute and then we'll get started. I know we'll have our latecomers coming in, like.
Hi, Jean.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Jean.
Hello.
Hi.
What's the theme today? God.
The thing, Don Carlos,
Oh, right.
Don Carlos.
Oh,
Will we
I'm
get to this?
Will we what?
Dance.
Oh,
All right, boys and girls, we're gonna get us started here today with some Don Carlos. So Peggy's already recording. That means that I'm gonna put everybody in mute mode. And tell you a little bit something about Don Carlos. He was born Irvin Spencer. He was raised in one of the more deprived regions in Western Kingston, in a district known as Waterhouse. That district was initially known as Uhuru, which is the Swahili word for freedom. It spawned many great reggae talents, such as King Tubby, Black Uhuru, that makes sense, the Jays, Junior Reed, King Jammy. Don Carlos started his singing career in 1973 as one of the original members of Black Uhuru, alongside other founding members Garth Dennis and Derek Ducky Simpson. As part of that trio, Don sang lead on the highly acclaimed Critical Love Crisis album for producer Prince Jammy in 1977. A year after the trio's groundbreaking debut, Carlos decided, I'm going to go pursue a solo career. That never quite works out. But anyway, within 3 years as a solo artist, and he developed songwriting skills and developed his voice. In May 1981, he released the solo album called Suffering, and it was a massive hit in Africa, selling just unprecedented units. Unfortunately, and this is a case that we've heard multiple times, this album was bootlegged and he never received any royalties for any of his music on them. So the music industry was pretty corrupt back in those days. At that time, he worked alongside his sidekick, who was called Goldie, also a co-writer and a backup vocalist for Don Carlos. And together they built a staunch following through touring the live circuit and releasing consistent albums. Unfortunately, Goldie was tragically shot and crippled, putting him out of the music business. In 1990, the original trio of Don, Garth, and Ducky reunited as Black Uhuru. And that resulted in a strong album called Now in 1990. And between 89 and 94, they released 4 albums, 4 Black Uhuru studio albums. And of course, they toured on the road. Don then returned to his solo career, which he still continues in today. And he's a very demanded roots reggae artist in the business. So if he comes to a place near you, try to see him. So I gotta set up my controls here because I'm gonna start out with a video. Almost every place that I looked, this was his most famous song on all of the lists that lists things like famous songs. It was a #1 song in Jamaica, and it's called Moving.
Yes, California. Nothing stays in our way. It is not their day today. Cause we're moving. We're moving. California is moving. Oh yes, it's moving. So we're moving. Straight to the top, top, top. So we're moving. Moving non-stop. So we're moving. Top, top, like an express train, traveling non-stop. Watch your wheel while I play my wheel. I'm not bragging, this is for real. We're coming like a wheel-like machine, bubbling, 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 bubbling on the scene, cause we're moving. So we're moving, and we are moving. Straight to the top, top, top. So we're moving, moving non-stop. California moving, straight to the top, top, top. So we're moving, moving non-stop. Yes, Cali Roots, Cali Roots, Cali Roots, 10th anniversary. It's a Cali Roots, Cali Roots, oh, Cali Roots, 10th anniversary. Oh. Yes.
Okay. We get back to, regular settings. Size is overrated, hey, Ellen? Okay. Anyway, this next song from Don Carlos, this was a huge hit. And it was written and released by the Abyssinians in 1976. Third World chose this song as the first song on their first album that they released that very same year. It's been covered by many. It's even been adopted by some Rastafarian groups as a hymn used during services. The song, which translates from the Amharic language as "He gave praise," interestingly was originally recorded by Studio One in 1969, and even the best sometimes make mistakes. Cox and Clement Dodd declined to release the song. If you haven't figured out from that introduction what song this is, it's Santa Masagama, as done by Don Carlos.
The love of Jah, live it and read in the hearts of all Rastaman. Jah, live forever, sin, oh. There is a land far, far away, where there's no night, there's only day. Look into the book of life, and you will see that there's a land far, far away. That there's a land far, far away. The King of Kings and the Lord of Lords is sit upon his throne, and he rules us all. Look into the book of life, and you will see that he rules us all. That he rules us all. Santa Masagana of Amla. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Santa Masagana of Amla. Ane, oh. The King of Kings and the Lord of Lords is sit upon his throne, and he rules us all. Look into the book of life, and you will see that he rules us all. That he rules us all. Oh, yes. There is a land far, far away, where there's no night.
think that's a song that's familiar to everybody at this point. That's Saramasagana. That's not where I want to. Let's stop that right there. Let's stop that right there. That'll do my little introduction for. So, the next four songs that I will play, they'll all have familiar titles, I think, for everybody. In fact, the first two are titles of Bob Marley songs. Yep, these are not cover versions of Bob Marley songs. They're completely different songs that just coincidentally have the same title. I don't know whether coincidentally is the right word there, but they're not the Bob Marley songs that we're probably familiar with. The other two are, in fact, cover songs. The first one will be from a very famous Jamaican artist, and we'll definitely know that song. And the other one is a cover song of an American icon. So let's get started with the two. I'll get started with the first one that is the same title as Bob Marley song. That one's called Zion Train. And basically it's a metaphor that speaks to the common human need for a place of ultimate refuge at the end of our lives. This is called a Zion Train from Don Carlos.
Zion train is coming now. Let's get on board. Zion train is coming now. Let's get on board. You don't need no baggage to get on board. You don't need no ticket to get on board. All you need is love to walk on board. All you need is faith to step on board. Zion train is coming now. Let's get on board. Zion train is coming now. So let's get on board. All your carnal mind got to stay behind. Said all your carnal mind got to stay behind. There's no fuss and fight, no, in a Mount Zion. I said no fuss and fight, no, in a Mount Zion. Zion train is coming now. Let's get on board. Zion train is coming now. Let's get on board. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. Whoa, oh, 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 yes. You don't need no baggage. Just get on board. You don't need no ticket to get on board. All you need is love to walk on board. All you need is faith to walk on board. Zion train is coming now. Let's get on board. Zion train is coming now. So let's get on board. You don't need no ticket to get on board. All you need is love to walk on board. Zion train is coming now. Let's get on board. Zion train is coming now. Let's get on board. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. Let's get on board. Whoa, oh, oh, oh.
That's the first of two songs that have Bob Marley titles that are not covers of Bob Marley songs. Here's another one for you. This one comes from the Day to Day Living album, 1982. It's entitled 400 Years. And it really has the same message as the Bob Marley song entitled 400 Years, and it references the 400-year captivity of Israel by Babylon. Let's hear Don Carlos's version.
It's been more than 400 years, since we've been down there in shackles and chains, shackles and chains, shackles and chains. All they do is beat us, yeah, for what they want us to do. And true, me brothers are true, yes, a true, true thing, yeah. And true, me sisters are true, yes, a true, true thing. Now's the time for us to see, 'cause history as we call it, oh yeah. We won't get no justice, oh no, if we keep on keeping far from each other. So we got to get together right now, yes. We got to get together right now, yes. A true, true thing, yeah. A true, true thing, yeah. It's been more than 400 years, since we've been down here in shackles and chains, shackles and chains, shackles and chains. A true, me brothers, a true, yes, a true, true thing. A true, me sisters, a true, yes, a true, true thing, yeah. It's been more than 400 years, since we've been down here in shackles and chains, shackles and chains, shackles and chains. A true, me brothers, a true, true thing, yeah. A true, me sisters, a true, yes, a true, true thing.
So we're gonna go from two songs that had the same title as Bob Marley songs, but were not cover songs. And the next two are just absolutely cover songs that you probably know. Well, you certainly know the second one. I think you know the first one. First one is a song that was originally by Delroy Wilson. It's about struggling through adversity and believing that better days will come. In fact, in one of our past episodes, we learned that this song was also used as a unauthorized political anthem. The lyrics suggest that the singer has been struggling for a long time and constantly knocked down by obstacles and people trying to keep him from succeeding. It's ultimately about hope and perseverance and encourages people to keep fighting and believe that one day things will get better. Again, originally by Delroy Wilson, this is Don Carlos' version of Better Must Come.
Try to do, see done something wrong. Why they're trying to keep me down. But oh, God bless, no one curse. Thank God I'm not the worst. Better must come, yes, better must come, boy. Better must come one day. Better must come, boy. I've been trying a long, long time. Why I can't make it. No one to give me an helping hand. The only trying to keep me down. But oh, God bless, no one curse. Thank God I'm not the worst. Better must come one day. Better must come. They can conquer me. Better must come. Boy, better must come. Yeah. Better must come one day. Better must come. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Been alright. Hear me now. I've been trying a long, long time, yet I can't make it. No, everything I try to do seems to go wrong. It seems I've done something wrong. Why they're trying to keep me down. But oh, God bless, no one curse. Thank God I'm not the worst. Better must come one day. Better must come, yeah. Better must come one day. Better must come, whoa. I've been trying a long, long time. Why I can't make it? No, no. No one to give me an helping hand. They only trying to keep me down. But oh, God bless, no one curse. Thank God I'm not the worst. Better must come one day. Better must come, yeah. Better must come one day. Better must come.
Better Must Come by Don Carlos. So our next song, I mentioned in the introduction that Don Carlos rejoined Black Uhura and they released the album entitled Now. This song comes from that album, Now. It's an American song from an American artist. It's from the 60s, and it's really become a rock standard that has been performed by many, many artists in many, many different musical styles. Hundreds of artists have recorded this song. And the lyrics tell of a man who was on the run and planning to head to Mexico. In the case of this song, Jamaica, after shooting his unfaithful wife. In 1962, Billy Roberts registered for a copyright for this song in the US. He performed it hundreds of times in the 50s, but never recorded and released it. In late 1965, a Los Angeles garage band called The Leaves recorded the earliest known version or commercial version of the song that they released as a single in October 1966. The version we all know was recorded by Jimi Hendrix, and it was the first single ever released by the Jimi Hendrix Experience. So this is Don Carlos's version of Hey Joe.
that gun in your hand? Hey Joe, or where you go with that gun in your hand? Going down, shoot my old lady. You know I caught her messed around with another man. Going down, shoot my old lady. You know I caught her messed around, and that ain't cool. Hey Joe, heard you shot your woman down. You shot her down. Hey Joe, I heard you shot your lady down the ground. Yes, I did shot her. You know I caught her messing around town. Yes, I did shot her. You know I caught her messing around. Hey Joe, where you gonna run to now? Where you gonna go? Hey Joe, where you gonna run to now? Where you gonna go? Going way down west, way down Jamaica way. Going way down west, way down Jamaica way. Ain't no hangman gonna put a rope around me. You better believe it. Ain't no hangman gonna put a rope around me, and that's for sure.
Yeah, I'm glad to see I got some agreement on that. That does, so it definitely has a reggae vibe, like that version of Hey Joe, and that's a song I've listened to hundreds of times. I had that very first Hendrix album on vinyl, and I would play it over and over and over and over again in my bedroom with my mother stomping on the floor above me, telling me to turn the volume down. Yeah, so the next two songs, well, let me say this. I don't know Don Carlos. I've never even seen him perform, But he was nice enough to write the next two songs about me. Unfortunately, neither one of the two are complimentary. First one is called Cool Johnny Cool. And if I'm interpreting the lyrics correctly, it's a grass isn't always greener on the other side of the tracks cautionary tale. Here, Johnny comes to the USA from Jamaica with high expectation, and he got mixed up with what the lyrics call hairless hands and doing things he doesn't understand. And then everything kind of goes downhill from there. So, first song that he wrote for me, Cool Johnny Cool.
Cool out, cool out, cool out. Oh, oh, hey. Oh, oh. Johnny got a visa to go to the US of A. Hey. Oh, Johnny got so we got to learn the rules. He could not wait. Found himself in a careless sense, doing things he can't understand. But Johnny got wasted in a foreign land. Hey, so cool, Johnny cool, Johnny cool. Cool out, cool out, oh cool, you be cool, Johnny cool. Now Johnny came from a decent family, oh, a lawyer or a doctor, that's what they expect him to be. Never knew he would get so wild, never knew he'd be so spoiled. So cool, Johnny cool, Johnny cool, oh oh, cool, Johnny cool, Johnny cool, oh oh, oh yes. Johnny. Cool out, Johnny cool. Cool out, are you be cool? Oh, oh. Johnny. Cool out, oh, oh. Oh, Johnny got a visa to go to the US of A. Oh, now Johnny got so eager to learn the rules, he could not wait. Hey, found himself in careless hands, doing things he can't understand, like snorting coke and thing. Johnny got wasted in foreign. Oh, cool, Johnny cool, Johnny cool. Cool out, cool, are you be cool, Johnny cool. Cool out. Now Johnny came from a decent family, boy, a lawyer or a doctor, that's what they expect him to be. Never knew he would get so wild, never knew he would change his style. Now Johnny get wasted down in a foreign land. Oh, oh, hey, oh, oh, hey. So cool, Johnny cool, Johnny cool. Cool out, oh boy, cool. You be cool, you be cool. Oh, oh, oh. Hey, oh boy. Hey, oh boy. Cool out, cool out. Cool out, Johnny cool. Hey, oh boy. Oh Johnny, the rules. Johnny.
Yeah, so that's the first of two songs that Don Carlos wrote for me. Not very complimentary. And I think the second one is even less complimentary than the first. This one's called Johnny Big Mouth. Here essentially Johnny's a blowhard. And as the lyrics conclude, him don't know what he is talking about. This one's called Johnny Big Mouth.
Johnny Big I run up them out. Enough of them I say them are the best. But when it comes to the test, I know them I want best. Whoa, so take a seat and then you take a rest. I leave it to the people to suggest who are the best, who are the best in a this contest. Boy, enough of them I chat up them out. But I have to sing and shout, cause it's the words from my mouth that spread east, west, north and south. Boy, I come to tell you about this Johnny Big Mouth, who always run up his mouth and don't know what he's talking about. Boy, Johnny Big Mouth, Johnny Big Mouth, wow. Johnny Big Mouth, Johnny Big Mouth, wow. Johnny Big Mouth, wow. Oh, yes, Big Mouth, wow. Whoa, Big Mouth. Enough of them I run up them out. Enough of them I say them are the best. But when it comes to the test, I know them I want best. Whoa, so take a seat and then you take a rest. I leave it to the people to suggest who are the best, who are the best in a this contest. Whoa, enough of them I chat up them out. But I have to sing and shout, cause it's the words from my mouth that spread east, west, north and south. Whoa, I come to tell you about this Johnny Big Mouth, who always run up his mouth and don't know what he's talking about. Oh yes, Johnny Big Mouth. Wow. Johnny Big Mouth, always run up his mouth and don't know just what he's talking about. Wow, Johnny Big Mouth. Whoa, Big Mouth. Enough of them I run up them out. Enough of them I say them are the best. But when it comes to the test, I know them I want best. Whoa, so take a seat and then you take a rest. I leave it to the people to suggest who are the best, who are the best in a this contest. Whoa, enough of them I chat up them out. But I have to sing and shout, cause it's the words from my mouth that spread east, west, north and south. Whoa, Johnny Big Mouth, boy.
Yeah, that's me, Johnny Big Mouth. If you're a fan of Black Uhuru, you probably know this song. And it comes from the Love Crisis album, which was early before he left them the first time. Haile Selassie, the emperor of Ethiopia between 1930 and 1974, is of central importance to Rastas, many of whom regard him as the second coming of Jesus, and thus God incarnate in the human form. From its origins, Rastafari was intrinsically linked with Haile Selassie. This song is called King Selassie, and it's really a song of praise. And it's from Black Uhuru with Don Carlos singing leads. I'll conclude after this song with a final video.
Black sounds of freedom. Oh, yeah. I love King Selassie. I love King Selassie. I love King Selassie. I love King Selassie.
of King Selassie, like a horrible, Don Carlos singing lead. Give me a second here to change my settings once again, because I'm gonna go to a video to conclude today. And I'm gonna let this video speak for itself.
Tomorrow is another day. As the clock keep ticking away, time is so precious, and so I say, tomorrow is another day. As the clock keep ticking away, time is so precious, and so I say, wake up to meet the rising sun. Get on your feet, don't be no slum. Rolling stone, gather no mass. You move too slow, you will pay the cost. Hear me when I say, cause tomorrow is another day. As the clock keep ticking away, time is so precious, and so I say, tomorrow is another day. As the clock keep ticking away, time is so precious, and so I say, let's make it while the sun is shining. Get up, let's do something creative. Don't waste your time away, or you won't see that day. Tomorrow is another day. As the clock keep ticking away, time is so precious, and so I say, tomorrow is another day. As the clock keep ticking away, time is so precious, and so I say, wake up to meet the rising sun. Get on your feet, don't be no slum. Rolling stone, gather no moss. You move too slow, you'll pay the cost. Tomorrow is another day. As the clock keep ticking away, time is so precious, and so I say, tomorrow is another day. As the clock keep ticking away, time is so precious, and so I say, let's make it while the sun is shining. Wake up and do something creative. Time wait on no one. You got to be strong. Oh, hear me when I say, yeah. Hear me when I say, cause tomorrow is another day. Oh yes, tomorrow is another day. Tomorrow is another day. Tomorrow is another day. Hope and pray. Hope and pray. You're going the right way. You better hope and pray. Wake up, get up, wake up.
I'm almost called time. Everybody can unmute yourselves. And get back to where we were.
We're unmuted.
And I hope you enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Very good.
I enjoyed I like his music.
I like
Yeah.
the show.
Very good.
Very, very.
So I'm gonna
Okay.
remind some of the folks that are sitting here, Shaky Girl and
Yes.
Shaky Boy, Heather, Doreen.
Shaky Boy is on his way to Yankee Stadium.
This
Oh,
was Shaky Boy, Doreen and Richard and Karen. Next week, we're celebrating 600 episodes. And I'm looking for a song from everybody to include on our playlist. The theory of that song is maybe it was the first record you ever owned, or a song from the first artist you ever saw in concert, or maybe it was the song that was playing the first time you made out in the back of a car. Whatever first worked for you, get me that song title and artist, and I'll get it into the playlist for next week when we celebrate 600.
Wow.
100.
Amazing, right?
I have it.
Amazing.
Okay, well, send
I
it to
have it.
me.
I just had a video that I was trying to get my hands on to go with it. And it's a home video that correlates to the song. Peggy and I were talking about it.
You couldn't
I
find
thi-
it?
I have my brother Chris looking for it.
Okay, good.
Send me
Yeah.
whatever you need to send me as soon as possible.
Okay, I know, I'm sorry.
You know, as I thought about this, you know, the first year we were together, we did it every day. We hardly missed a single day. So we celebrated 100, we celebrated 200, we celebrated 300, all in that first year. Now for us to hit a century mark, it takes us over 2 years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
crazy.
Yeah.
it's important that we stop and
Acknowledge.
celebrate our time together. So
It's really unbelievable. I mean, I tell people about this all the time. Like, why wouldn't you want to join something like this?
right, right.
Too. I post it all the time.
I love it.
Yeah. Love you
Well,
guys.
we're family now.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
of course we are.
Right.
Of course we
So-
are.
Yeah.
Hi, Karen. How's the
Hi,
weather
Karen.
there, by the way? You guys are in
Hi,
Florida.
Karen.
Is it
Oh,
is it
that's
getting
right.
scary?
Hi, Doreen.
Karen,
We
Karen,
haven't
Not
had
very-
we've had very little rain. We've had
Really?
more wind. We've really had almost no rain today.
We've
boy.
had some wind, but it's not coming to us. It's going to the west coast.
Yeah, I think
So
you'll be
we're-
safe.
Yeah.
We're gonna get the far edges of something maybe.
Mhm.
I'm worried about Patty and Chuck in Amelia Island.
They seem to be fine. That's not
Okay.
raining there either.
I think it's gonna be
Wow.
fine there too. 'Cause that's
It's
off
raining
the
in
east- that's
Charlotte
off the
since
east coast.
yesterday. Crazy.
It's going up more through the panhandle
Yeah.
and up in that direction.
Yeah.
And then
So,
might get
We had
Georgia.
we had a tornado warning this morning.
Very scary.
Crazy.
It sure
People-
is.
This is-
Richard, do you have anything to add about Don Carlos? I don't know. I know you told me you didn't really know him real well,
Personally, I didn't know of him. I know his music.
right?
So I found it suitable, good set list.
Did you know he wrote 2 songs about me?
Richard, did you make it back to Florida okay?
Yes, I did indeed.
Oh,
Yes. Yes, he did.
Now, look on the lake, it's pouring out here.
it's really pretty
Wow.
there. Where are you?
Oh,
Karen?
look at that.
She's looking out her back door.
Oh,
No,
that's
New
beautiful.
domain.
I'm looking out from the balcony from my room,
How very
Oh.
nice.
Very nice.
Really pretty.
but it's raining, you don't see it?
Yeah, yeah, you can
can-
see it.
There we
Hard
go.
to see. Yeah, I can see it a
And it's
little.
not raining here and we're just a few miles north of you.
Yep.
That means it's coming.
Yeah, Sure.
Yeah, it's raining.
You'll be safe.
And Ethan
We're
didn't have
fine.
day either, for God he knows why, but he didn't have school.
Did they close
Oh,
all
wow.
schools in Florida?
They did, they closed the schools here and I heard they're closed tomorrow too.
Oh my
Tomorrow.
goodness. He must be so happy.
Oh my gosh, he did his happy dance last night.
Yeah,
Can we see that? Where is Ethan? I want to see the happy dance.
Hey, incidentally, I saw a post from Suzette that they lost power in Fort Myers.
Fort Myers was getting hit pretty well. I saw them on the,
Yeah.
on TV.
Yeah, it's so weird because of late, for the past few years, the hurricanes only go up there. The bad storms only go up to that end, nowhere else but there.
Is Fort Myers opposite Sanibel Island?
Oh, wow.
No, Fort
Yes,
Myers
yes.
is on the west coast and it's
Yeah.
in Florida. It's not an
It's by
island.
Sanibel.
But
Yeah.
Sanibel next to it's an island and that was
Yeah.
destroyed so was Fort Myers a few
Yeah.
years
Last
ago.
hurricane,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, I've been there. So
Yeah, it's
I thought it
beautiful.
was
Yeah, that's where it's near. Yep.
Yeah.
beautiful beaches.
Are they evacuating at least?
They're
Some
trying.
places, some
I would
places
think
were
so.
told to evacuate. You
Yeah,
know,
but
there are
I
always
think-
people
yeah.
who don't leave.
Sarasota, maybe Tampa, I
You would
heard.
think that those places would have been evacuated.
Mm.
I saw something on the news and they didn't identify what the roadway was, but it was bumper to bumper, and I don't know what direction they were going in. I'd have to guess they were going north, probably 75 would be my guess.
I mean, the governor's been on TV and all these other people, you know, warning people for the last 2 days.
Yeah.
That's good.
Doesn't
And
mean
Peggy,
that
this
people
is heading
listen.
up. This is heading up towards you after,
Yeah,
right?
which is crazy to think that I may get more of this hurricane than my sister and brother.
Oh, my God.
But you know, I'm sure it's not gonna be anything here.
No.
It's really the surge that's bad. You know, from the water, the
Yeah.
ocean, the surge.
Yes,
and
they said it's like
that-
2 stories,
Yeah, yeah,
2 stories high. It
Wow.
seems impossible.
yeah.
Wow.
More the wind and rain. It's the surge. So
I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, well, we have gotten so much rain that the trees are going over like no tomorrow. That's more of, I think, an issue for my area than
Yeah.
actually the storm. It's just that it's been so wet.
you're right.
Yeah.
This is quite funny conversation because are you all British? We talk about the weather. That's our conversation every day.
As long as it clears up for Tara's wedding.
Not
we'll
the
be
Yeah,
weather.
okay.
that's the main thing.
Believe it or not, John, I mean, yeah, Barry, I got back from Maryland in August, it has rained every single day except for this week. For the beginning of the week. And now we're getting the storm, but it has
Yeah.
rained every single day.
Yeah, we've had a
But-
lot.
but Ka- but
We had
Karen,
2 weeks of sun, and
Wow.
it's every day. And now
It's been,
they've had as much rain in 3 days as they had for the whole of. They should have had for the whole of September.
Oh, wow.
A lot.
well, but Karen, it's been typically Florida. I mean, yes, it's rained almost every single day. Yet there's always windows of sunshine because we've been in the pool almost every single day also. We picked
Yeah.
the window.
That's
We said,
Florida.
well, from 3 to 5, it's not gonna rain. Let's go to the pool.
Yes,
You know,
Yeah.
that's true.
Well, you are in the sunshine state.
They actually are. And someday the sunshine will actually come.
Oh, my God.
Soon come.
Soon come, yep.
Hey, enjoyed it today, Johnny. Yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
Good
Good,
program.
good, good.
Well, they're always good. They're always good, but I enjoyed this one.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
As compared to the ones that you didn't enjoy?
That's what I'm saying. I enjoy everyone, but I
Good, good,
enjoyed this
good.
one.
Thanks, Zappa.
You know, I keep seeing stuff on, mostly on the internet. Sometimes I'll hear something, but every time I see something that I know can be turned into a show, I write it down.
Yeah.
I keep a spreadsheet, and that's where I track and.
No, here's something ironic.
I've got more than 50.
Wow.
I bet.
John,
Yes, sir.
you want to hear something ironic?
Yes.
There's music
please.
that you play on your show that I would listen to, but otherwise I couldn't care less. And I don't know the reason
Hey.
why.
Hey, does anybody remember Frank Zappa?
Yeah.
Must we remember that one?
We can't forget it.
Two things we can't forget.
Russell's favorite.
Look, two things we can't forget on this show: Frank Zappa and Delroy's question of how much money do you make?
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, and don't forget we had that lovely Calypso versus Sea Shanty, didn't we?
That was good.
That was fun.
That was
Hey,
good.
I gotta tell you, folks, that these reminiscences today are stealing some of my thunder from next week.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we'll do it again then too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, we
Amazing.
gotta do it. I'm gonna do a pretty extended summary of some of the things we've done together. Some of which, you know, if I hadn't looked at my list, I probably would have forgotten. But, so it'll bring back some, I hope, fond memories for all of us.
Yeah, yeah.
Are you
Yeah,
gonna show
some
any
of the-
snippets? Any snippets of days gone
I
by?
I might have something on a video, I'm not sure.
I hope Core is gonna be here.
I sure hope so too.
Oh, God, a lot of laughs.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, a lot of laughs.
A shaky
A lot of
girl.
laughs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is
Oh my God.
it's the connections that I think
Yeah.
are amazing. The connections between a song or a piece of music, America, UK, Holland, that there's all these interlinked messages. It's amazing, amazing.
Isn't it?
And I think through what we've done being together, we've
Yeah.
created new links.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we all might have had different links to different songs in the past.
Yeah.
But now through being together and listening to those songs again, you know, it's a different link, which is cool.
It was like you today you were talking about Haile Selassie, and it took me back to in 1970 when I was in the army at Sandhurst, which Richard and I had a connection with. And Haile Selassie took the salute at that parade, and I was there.
Wow.
Wow.
Very cool.
Wow.
You cannot believe those things, can you? At the time, you
Yeah.
think, what the hell's? Oh yeah, yeah. He's got a lot of medals, got a big hat, you know, lots of trade. And then it's Haile the king.
Wow.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah. I didn't meet him personally because I wasn't high enough up the ranks. I was
You
probably
saw
sweeping the
him.
street.
And you were there and you were in the same place.
Just the
at
fact that
same
you were
time.
there, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Very cool.
Barry,
yeah.
Selassie is so revered in Jamaica that if you should ever go to Jamaica and say that you met him or you was in the same room with him, that's alone.
Ah,
They put you on a pedestal.
That's a reason to go to Jamaica, Barry.
oh yeah.
Beautiful there.
There's lots of places I want to go,
You've been to a lot of places. You're lucky.
and I've been
Richard,
to a
have
lot
you
of
ever
places.
gotten near him? Were you ever-
Pardon?
No.
I was asking Richard if he was ever close to him.
All right.
No.
No.
Yeah.
God.
So you folks that
1975,
Yeah.
when they had the World Cup cricket,
Yeah.
I think it's the same year that he died in England.
Oh.
Oh.
Who?
Mm.
Oh, your dad.
Selassie.
Lassie.
Oh,
Right.
was he? No.
Eh?
What happened?
I said he visited England at the time, and that's when he was overthrown.
Yeah.
And the World Cup cricket series is going on at the time.
Yeah.
And he died that same year, and he had visited England that same year and all. So
Oh.
that vividly.
He died in.
good.
Yeah. That's it. And Richard well, Johnny, we did say Richard promised, and I promised, and Delroy, we've got to teach you the rules of cricket and what that game is.
Well, Barry, even more so than that, and he's not here to defend himself.
Yeah.
Even most recently, when Leslie and I had dinner with Kat Kaur, and he brought up for about the 5th time, okay, I gotta get you guys to Jamaica. I'm gonna take you to the cricket club.
Yeah.
And as we've said every time.
And we're gonna get the Cat Four experience.
Yeah.
That's what he
been to a
tells
cricket
us.
game.
That's what he
Just
tells
give
us
us the
every time.
dates, and we'll be there.
Yeah.
We haven't got
We're
those
still saying
dates
we'll
yet.
be there.
You
Hey,
know, my
guys,
uncle, my
I
uncle
went to
who
a
died of
cricket game once and I suffered through it the whole day. I thought it was so boring. And then I found out it wasn't over. We had to go back again the next day.
5 days.
I was like,
5
what
days.
the hell? You know, I would not.
You
It's a
had
2-day game.
Oh, I
A
know.
2-day game. And I'm like, no, I'm not going there again.
uncle who died like maybe
Cold
3 years ago. He was
It
the
was in
head of
England.
the cricket club in Jamaica, the one that Cat wants to take them to.
Uh-huh.
All of us girls wanted to go to cricket. We're like, and he's like, girls don't go to, y'all are not going to cricket. So I'm like, yes, we are. We're coming up in the box with you. He said, no, you're not. So he got us tickets to go sit on some place called the Mound. On the Mound, what they do, they serve us food all day, drink all day.
Yeah.
Have
Well,
a concert for us. So it was
Nice.
performing there that day. So he said, yeah, this is what non-cricket players do. They sit on the mound and they claim they enjoy cricket.
It's like skiing,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
skiing and
Aw.
going to the resort.
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
polo is
Speaking of reminiscences, since we're talking about cricket, there was a third world show in New Hampshire that many of us traveled and went to, and that was the night of an ultimate after party that ended in,
Yes.
and it was the security.
Turn
at
it
our door.
down. Turn it way
turn it way
down.
down. But earlier, before we were turning it down, way down, that night, Dopey Andy, and I can say that, had the nerve
Out here,
to say,
you can say,
had the nerve to say to Kat, you know, I find cricket very boring.
oh,
Kat,
he would.
Kat did not take very well to that.
No, he
No.
wouldn't.
And I'd like to believe that it was all good natured, what came out of his mouth next. But that's a memory.
Yeah, and there's more to that story, but I'm not going to share it in public.
You're not gonna tell him that Kat was licking your face to get it out of the nose?
That's the part I wasn't going to share.
Okay, well, I won't share it either.
A little too
Oh,
late
my
for that.
Cat was, oh my God. Hey, Andy, check this out. And he licked the side of my face. I was like, oh my God, that's so disgusting. Oh my
He was
God.
in full Johnny Tiger mode that night.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not kidding. That was the most fun that night. Remember
That
the
was a
conga
great-
line
that
we
was a
had going
great
around
night.
the apartment? Oh my
That
God.
little apartment.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so much fun though.
That we all had on our Johnny from the Bronx t-shirts on that trip. And
Ah.
Richard wore his on stage.
Yes.
which
It was
is
very cool.
Very good.
And I was the bartender that night, except we had no ice. So I'm trying to
Right.
make drinks without ice. Oh my God.
What?
Yeah, we had no ice. This hotel we were in was really weird.
Yeah. It was
John and
supposedly
I
just
had
done.
no closet and
You,
we
you
had
just haven't had any British warm beer. That's what you don't put ice in there either.
Well, we did have warm beer, Barry.
We
Oh, yeah.
did. We
Yeah.
did, yes.
Oh, good.
Oh my God. That was the
so-
night they had the power failure, right? That there was no,
Yeah.
they couldn't get the equipment to work.
Yeah, they blew the board on stage, and eventually it ended up being a Scatolites Third World Jam session.
Yeah.
When they finally got it fixed, and it was great.
I bet it
But it
was
wasn't-
great. I bet it was
Great.
great.
Mm,
Yeah.
Okay, John, this is what we're getting again.
let me say,
That's beautiful.
It's
Yeah, but it's
pretty
raining again. It's pouring now harder than before.
Raining hard.
boring, yeah.
The sun is out here.
It's
That
exactly,
is so odd.
it's exactly the same here, but it's black, pitch black at the moment because
I think
Hey.
we're,
it's nighttime.
What a
Hey,
view,
guys.
Karen.
Eh?
I was texting with Wendy earlier and Ron is possibly gonna have to go back into the hospital again.
Oh,
no.
He's only been home for a couple of days, so please pray for him or whatever, you know, if you do that or send good wishes or whatever. Well, I'm really worried about him.
Oh,
Why?
Yeah.
we'll be upset. Doug connected with Ron, which is
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, he's such a sweet man.
Yeah, he really is.
Yeah.
So I've been watching. Mary Jo's been texting me, updating me. but-
Oh, it's Mary
I
Jo.
didn't
is
even
it?
know that he went in a few, I mean,
Yeah.
the last time we saw it was like a little thing for his heart. What was this?
This is to do related with the prostate thing.
Oh,
he's got-
no.
Yeah,
Sorry
yeah.
to hear this.
He was in the hospital a few days ago. Actually, he just got home from the hospital yesterday, and now she's on the verge of having to bring him back in. So
Oh, no.
Oh,
I know.
Are you talking about Ron?
Ron,
Yes,
yeah.
and thank you for
Yeah.
telling us.
Yeah,
Yeah, thanks for
that's
letting.
why Mary Jo wasn't here today.
I had no
Oh,
idea.
Yeah.
Mm.
I always worry when Mary Jo's not here that something's going on with Ron.
Right, right.
Yeah. always here.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, folks, we're gonna be back next week.
Yeah.
600 with 600.
Yeah.
So
Can't
if you
believe
want me
it.
a song, send me a song. Otherwise, I'll go with the list that I've already compiled. And
Yeah.
we'll do a lot more reminiscing next week.
How long
Okay.
will it be?
Safe in
Johnny.
Florida and
What, Barry?
What is Barry saying something?
Oh,
How
go ahead.
long will it be next week?
It'll be more than an hour.
Yeah, right, okay.
It'll be more than an hour. I'm not looking to make it, impossible, but I don't think we can get it all done in an hour.
No.
No.
Especially 5 more
Okay.
songs.
Yeah.
And you have a song from each of us that is here today?
Have a song from everybody who gave me a song.
John,
Okay.
can you stay
Yes.
on for a minute after we hang? I gotta talk to you about something.
Sure.
Okay.
All right,
Bye.
everybody. See you next week.
Okay,
Bye.
Bye,
bye.
everybody.
Bye.
Good week, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.